Hello, girls. Good morning. Shall we start now?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, can I see all of you? And one request, may I close the camera now because I'm joining by my, hotspot this morning. No Wi-Fi at all. Okay, girls. Can I see all of you? I think Peter maybe still sick.
No, teacher.
No information, right? Huh?
Oh no. He came to class this morning.
Oh, okay. So what about my class? Will he join?
I think yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. Sean will take leave. And what about Triple K? Triple K ရဲ့ဟိုကလျှမ်းထက်ရတစ်ချက်အတန်းကိုမ join တာလားဒါမှမဟုတ်အခြားအတန်းတွေရောမ join တာလား
I rarely see them in other classes.
Oh, so mean that they join it but like one or two times, that's it, right?
I've
They-
only seen Kianta once.
Huh?
I've only seen him once.
လျှမ်းထက် for once. OMG. Oh. ကျန်တဲ့ teacher တွေရဲ့comments ကောပါရှိလဲနော် teacher တွေပါပြောလဲသိလား
They only ask like what happened to them. Only that. We have
Only that, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Should I inform to school
Yes.
or just leave them? Let it be or what? Let it be, no? Huh? It is better? I don't know. Koi Peter, long time no see, bro. How are you, bro? You
Yeah,
don't.
I feel better now.
Oh, okay. So
I
what
s-
about yesterday, though? You still sick?
Yeah, I was sick and today I'm better now.
Oh, okay.
But
So
I still
what happened
have
now?
a cough.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now, girls and guys, please take care of yourself. Now, this is a flu season, so yeah, of course. No, you guys can get ill. Okay. Mai Jason, are you there, Mai?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. So today we need to start a new reading part. No, so we've already learned reading part 1 and part 2. So today we're gonna start the reading part 3. Okay. So are you guys ready? Yeah, Koi Pita, is it okay if I make a group and you guys can check together?
Yes.
Can you speak?
Yes, I can.
Oh, okay, great. So wait, let me make a host. 7, 8, 8, 9. Okay, so now we are going to talk about the history. Okay. So guy, how many of you are really interested in a history? Raise hand, please. You like to read the history book, want to know about the kings and the queen, maybe of Myanmar or the World War One? No one?
I only like UK history.
UK history. Okay, British. Okay, 1, 2. And what about Grace? No?
I like history, but I don't give time to learn about it.
Oh, okay. Okay. How about Jason Omyet?
I'm also kind of interested in history, but not at all.
Oh, really? So you don't know much about the Myanmar history and the World War One?
I do, so I don't want to read it.
Oh, you already learned it. So mean that you already know, right? How la?
Just a few.
A few. Okay, girls. Now it's time to talk about the history. Now. So let's go to reading part 3. Okay, so we are going to focus on the skill เนาะဒီ skill တွေကိုကျွန်တော် focus လုပ်မှာဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့တော့ learning objective ကြည့်ကြည့်ရအောင်เนาะ reading part 3မှာကျွန်တော်ဘာတွေလုပ်မှာလဲပေါ့เนาะ so we are going to talk about the history And we also need to prepare for part 3 of the reading and writing exam. Okay, and here we also need to identify, no, so the information, like which one is a true, which one is a false, or which one is not given. Okay, so you guys need to know facts, ideas, and opinion. So normally we know that facts and opinion. I think I have already talked about facts and opinion, right? But this time there is one more, facts, ideas, and opinion. So you guys need to identify facts, ideas, and opinion. Okay, and we also need to build a new vocabulary, phrasal verb. It's all about the phrasal verb. Okay, and we also need to learn the comparative and superlative adjective. Okay, so guys, as usual, I'm gonna give you time. Okay, so you guys need to discuss the question. Who decide what is recorded as a history? Can you trust when you learn about the personalities of individual who lived 1,000 years ago? Why not? And what is the use of learning about history? And what's the most significant history events of all time? Okay, so like number 1 and 2, do you guys understand the questions, by the way?
Can you explain?
Okay, so the first one, who decide what is recorded as a history? So let's say as a like textbook, you in our Myanmar textbook, you might learn about the King Bayinang or something like that, right? So I think that if I explain that one, so I'm gonna say the answer as well. No? ကျွန်မအဖြေပါတန်းပြောလိုက်သလိုဖြစ်သွားမှာမသိဘူးเนาะ Okay, so who decide what is recorded as a history အဲ့တော့ကျောင်းသားတွေရဲ့ဒီစာအုပ်ထဲမှာဒီဟာကိုပြဋ္ဌာန်းရမယ်လို့ဘသူကdecide လုပ်တယ်လဲပေါ့အဲ့เนาะတချို့ဒီ history တွေကိုဘသူကရေးတယ်လဲပေါ့ you know เนาะအဲ့ဒါကိုမေးရဟုတ်တယ် that's our first one. Okay, ပြောရင်လည်းအဖြေကပေါ်နေပြီเนาะနည်းနည်း you can decide it more you can think of more. And next one is, can you trust what you learn about the personality of individual? So individual mean like maybe the king, the queen that you guys learn. Now, so what do you think of their personality? Now, can you trust them? Can you trust their personality? အဲ့တော့တချို့ဟိုတစ်ခါလည်းပြောဘူးသေးရဲ့လေမြန်မာ king တွေကိုကျမဆိုရင်မကြိုက်ဘူးလို့ပြောရလေဟုတ်လားအဲ့တော့story မှာတချို့ရဲ့ learning လုပ်နေတဲ့ history book တွေထဲမှာပါတဲ့ဟာတွေကသူတို့ရဲ့ဘာ site တွေပဲများတော့ဖြစ်ပြရလေ good site တွေပဲပြရလေနောက် bad site တွေကိုကျွန်တော် hide လုပ်ထားတာလေနောက်အဲ့တော့ရှင်တို့အနေနဲ့ဘယ်လိုထင်လဲပေါ့ can you trust them? Can you trust what you learn about the personalities of them? နော်အဲ့မှာပြထားတဲ့ personality တွေအဲ့မှာပြောပြထားတဲ့ personality ကိုရှင်တို့အနေနဲ့ယုံကြသလားပေါ့မယုံဘူးဆိုဘာလို့လဲယုံနေဆိုဘာလို့လဲ why not?
I think I kind of know about Noyata. Like,
yeah you can tell us later to be so I'm just explain the question first no
okay, Chen.
yeah
Also, the first personality and good personality he has. I'm about to.
Yeah. Okay, then next one is, what is the use of learning about history? Why it is important to know the history? Okay, so that's the question, no? For third question, no? ဘာလို့ Chera history ကိုသိသင့်တာလဲပေါ့ no? အဲ့တော့ history ကိုဘာကြောင့် learning လုပ်သင့်တာလဲပေါ့ Okay, then the last one is like, what is the most significant historical events of all time? So you for that question, you don't need to think of like the Myanmar one. Of course, you should know about the world history as well. အဲ့တော့ teacher တော့ဒီနောက်ဆုံး point ကိုဘာအကြောင်းပြောစီချင်လဲဆိုမြန်မာဟာတော့တိတ်ပြီး learning မရှိဘူး yeah of course မြန်မာမှာ learning တစ်ခုတော့ရှိရယ်ဘာဖြစ်နိုင်မလဲပေါ့နော် teacher တို့အနေနဲ့ဆိုရင်ကဘာကြီးမှာဆိုရင်တော့ history ကိုသိတာကောင်းတယ်အများကြီးပြောင်းလဲမှုတွေရှိရယ်ဟုတ်တယ်ဗလားအဲ့တော့ဘာတွေဖြစ်နိုင်လဲပေါ့နော်အဲ့လို changes ဖြစ်စေနိုင်တဲ့ history ကဘာလဲပေါ့နော် significant ဖြစ်တဲ့ history ကဘာလဲပေါ့ so guys I'm gonna make you guys group. Okay, အရင်တငယ်ချင်းနဲ့နည်းနည်းပြောကြည့်လိုက်ပေါ့နော် then later on you can share in class. Okay, got it?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So 1 2 3 4 5 only 5 so 3 3 ပေါ့3 2ပေါ့နော် is it okay? 3 2 Okay, guys, tell me the minute. 10 minutes, does it enough for you? 10?
Yes.
Okay, let's try. Okay, guys, done? Yeah, okay. So have you already chit-chat about it, right? So let me ask the first one. So who do you think decide what is recorded as a history?
The
Historian.
historians.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Sorry. Historian. Okay, only that?
Mainly the historians. Like
Sorry?
Also
other
the government.
Yeah, the government or the kings, right? Okay, the kings or the authority. How do we call it? Yeah, who has the authority, right? So to like, how do we call it? To public or something like that. Now, the public local authority, now maybe the government or the kings or the historian. Okay, guys. I have a one more question relating to that one. So, do you think that the public history can we trust them? What do you think? I mean, like, do you believe that the published one by historians? What do you think?
I trust some of them.
Why?
I feel like most of the story it
Can you
has
can
enough.
yeah, sorry. My question is like, can we trust the historians? Or can we trust the history that they publish? What do you think? ဟုတ်တယ်နော် historians တွေကဒီ publish လုပ်ထားတယ်ဟုတ်လားခုနယူလို့ပြောသူ government က publish လုပ်ထားတယ်ဆိုတော့ yeah, can we trust the publisher? I mean, like, can we trust
For me,
historian?
I do not trust. I do not fully trust them.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of the history records might be damaged or destroyed, or some are missing, so
Yeah.
they might fill up the gap. We can't know it.
Yeah, even though they do some research, right? So
Yeah.
if we do some research, we need to base on the materials, or maybe they just need to base it. They have to how do I say, collect the records, right? Historical record. It's based on that material. They need to do some research, right? So as they are like researching about the history, some of the material can be missing or maybe destroyed, right? So they can't even get the right record, right? So that's the problem. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Can you trust what you learn about the personalities of individual who lived 100 years ago? So actually that question is relating to my question, right? So historian တွေထုတ်ထားတဲ့ဟာကိုတချို့ကယုံကြည်လို့ရလားပေါ့အဲ့တော့သူတို့ပြောထားတဲ့အဲ့ထဲမှာပါတဲ့ king or queens တွေရဲ့ personality ကရောတချို့ယုံလို့ရလားပေါ့ why not?
Not that much.
ရှင်
Like I don't think we can trust that much.
why?
Because the historians could write only good things about a person, or they could write only bad things about a particular person and make us believe that that person is really good or really bad.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, any idea? Any idea? Okay, so it's mean that Grace, maybe the historian kind of like bias, right? They
Yeah.
might have a like bias. Okay, great. Okay, then anything else? Any idea? Tamya, are you lagging or thinking my or thinking?
I'm thinking.
Okay, how about Omnia and Jeze?
Yes.
And even though they got the like right record, I mean that they have already researched the right thing, they have got like the factual thing, even they have got the right thing, but sometimes the governments or the politics try to change, or they might force them to hide some of the story now for their like political issue or something. ဟုတ်လားအဲ့တော့တချို့ဥမာဆိုပါစို့တချို့တစ်ခါလည်းပြောသူပေါ့မြန်မာဘက်ကရေးရင်မြန်မာအကောင့်ဟိုဘက်ကရေးရင်ဟိုဘက်ကအကောင့်ဟုတ်လားထိုင်းဘက်ကရေးထိုင်းဘက်ကအကောင့်ဒါကရေးတဲ့သူရဲ့ bias ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ဟုတ်လားဒါပေမဲ့တချို့မြန်မာထဲမှာပဲ you know အဲ့တော့မြန်မာထဲမှာပဲဥမာဒီလူမျိုးရေး conflict တွေဖြစ်စေဖို့ရွေချက်နဲ့ဟုတ်လား political conflict တွေဖန်တီးဖို့အတွက်သူတို့တချို့ဟာတွေကို changes လုပ်ထားကောင်းလုပ်ထားနိုင်တယ် so it means that sometime the government can force the teachers or the historian to change the history so yeah that's the one of the problem okay anything else of course that is why the okay so let's continue the next part now so what is the use of the learning about history okay
We can avoid the mistakes.
okay
and we will develop the thinking skills.
thinking skill okay cool and anything else
Like
why
spiritual,
history yes the me
spiritual teachings like from Buddhism, like they come from history also, so we can learn from that.
yeah so it's mean that history can teach us the lesson like peace or leadership or some mistake that shouldn't repeat it right okay so anything else and sometimes the history is really important in my point of view because as you guys see there are like a big conflict in the Middle East right so Palestinian and the Israeli conflict so that's because there is no right research เนาะ till now ရှိရင်လည်းရှိမှာပေါ့เนาะခုနကပြောသူပေါ့ bias တွေပါတယ်ဟိုဘက်ကရေး Israel ဘက်ကရေး Israel ပေါ့ဟာလာဒီဘက်ကရေးဒီဘက်ပေါ့เนาะအခုထိ the right one ကထွက်မလာဘူးเนาะအဲ့တော့ခါကျတော့ဘာဖြစ်လဲဆိုတော့ conflict ကအခုထိရှိနေတော့မယ် not till now right okay so next one what is the most significant historical events of all time
What war?
Actually, there are so many events, not significant events in the world. But can you name one or two? Anyone?
World
World
War
War
II.
World War II? Yeah, exactly. And I also searched about it, and then it just came out like moon landing as well. That's also a really important historical events. And okay, so that's all about the world. And can you tell me about the Myanmar? Is there any significant event in Myanmar? Historic event?
No.
No more now or Anoyata. Let's talk about like independence, right? Independence from like British rules and like 1948. Now, Kenya stuff they actually is useless and nonsense, I can't trust them. No, I feel like we can't learn many things from them, because as you guys mentioned, there can be a bias or, they can lie some historical events or something, right? So, but for us, I think the independent from the British rule in like 1948.
What about the assassination of
Of
General
course,
Ossan?
yeah. Of course, if we learn about the independent, we must know all the events that happened around that, that era. I totally my the Harry children. So colonial time, no. So we need to learn about the colonial time, no. So how do we how do I say the revolutionary like stuff? But also we need to learn how we do some revolutionary or something like that. Okay, and we also need to learn that independence because like it can give us the like freedom or it can help us shape our modern country, right? So yeah, that's a important one for us. Okay, guys. So any questions or any discussion for like history? Any questions? No. Okay, so now let's check it out, this one. Okay, so please don't look at the question. So please check the picture. So what do you see in the pictures, and can you give me some guess about that picture?
The king
They
is
look like they're at the
King.
beach.
They look like at the beach, okay. Chilling. Okay,
Looks like
and
he is not satisfied.
he's not satisfied, maybe. Is it about a queen or a king, or what do you think?
king.
And that's a
King.
king.
Yeah, of course, no obvious one. Okay, guys, so now we are going to listen to the track, and then you guys need to answer these all questions. It's all about the can you it, no, the king can you it. Okay, so for that one, I'm going to share the animated film later, no, animated link later. Try to answer all the questions later on. I'm gonna provide you the some YouTube link. So if you want to know more about the Kenya, of course you spare your time to watch it. No, okay. So any questions so far?
No teacher.
Any
No,
questions?
teacher.
Okay, but before we listen to that one, I want to highlight some vocabularies that you guys may hear from the track. Okay, so let's talk about the ropes. Do you guys know what is the ropes? ROBES.
The clothing
Huh?
is a type of clothing that people wear.
Ropes mean? Yes, correct, me. The clothing? Yeah, the typical people will. Okay, correct. And what about the wealth? Wealth. Hello, wealth.
A rich.
Okay. Wealth mean rich. Wealth mean things that you own, like money or things. Yeah, that can make you rich. Okay, of course. Okay, then next one, status. What do you think about status? So we normally say like, what's your status or something like that, right?
Ranking.
Reputation.
Sorry, can you repeat again?
Reputation.
Reputation, exactly, your image, your reputation. Or maybe it can tell you who you are, right? So how important someone is. So it's we call like status. Okay, then next one, command. I think you might know the command, right? Command word. So what is command?
In order to do something.
Yeah, you order someone to do something, right? So it's we call like command. Okay, then legend. What is the legend? You know, legend. Okay, so tell me, what is it?
A myth.
Huh? What is it? You know, ရန်သုံးတယ်လေ you know ရဲ့ game တွေမှာလည်းပါတယ်တင်တာဟုတ်လား
This is really popular and which is in the history that never dies.
Yes, correct. Now, old well-known story, right? No, the old well-known history. Okay, cool. And humble. What about the word humble? Humble.
Respectful.
Respectful. You show your respect to the others, just like that.
Yeah.
You're very kind. Can we say that? No, not kind, right? Humble. Humble means
Modest.
modest or not really proud of yourself, right? Never arrogant, right? So which is we call like humble. Okay, guys, you got it right. All of these words. Then now it's time to listen. Okay. Okay, so let me check the track first. Not to wait.
Listening practice part 1. Listening practice part Listening practice, part 3, activity 1. 2. Listen to the speakers and circle the correct option being described. Listening practice, part 2. Listening practice, part 2. Practice time, listening practice, part Writing practice.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Vocabulary, activity 1. Read and listen to Samira talk about fashion. Then,
How many listening we have already done, guys? Can you please tell me? Maybe 2 or 3, right?
Vocabulary, activity 1. Reading preparation, part 3.
Okay, I got it.
Vocabulary, reading preparation, part 3. Activity 1. Listen to a gallery guide talking about a painting and answer the questions.
This is an image of King Canute. King Canute was the ruler of Denmark, Norway and England more than 1,000 years ago. He is a ruler with a very interesting story, and people have given many different versions of it over the years. His date of birth is thought to be around the year 995, and he died in 1035, aged about 40. As you can see, the picture shows him standing at the edge of the sea, surrounded by his servants and advisors. You will notice in the picture that he's wearing very rich and brightly coloured robes. This, of course, is because he was a king and therefore had high wealth and status. There have been many paintings of King Canute over the centuries. This picture dates from around 1850. It is a well-known representation of Canute, even though it was painted so long after his life. A legend about King Canute says that he once tried to command the waves. Here the sea is rising around his feet and he is getting wet. The legend says he did this to show that, even though he was the king, he could not control the forces of nature. This is why some people remember him as a humble ruler. Unfortunately, there are not many records about the event, so it is difficult to know whether or not this story about King Canute is actually true. We don't know if he really did try to stop the tide. However, people still use the legend to talk about trying to stop the unstoppable. The tale is still popular, even now, because it is a good illustration of a fact. There are some things that we cannot change.
Okay, if you need one more, raise hand, please. If you want me to, oh, okay, all of you. Okay, there.
Reading preparation, part 3. Activity 1. Listen to a gallery guide talking about a painting and answer the questions.
This is an image of King Canute. King Canute was the ruler of Denmark, Norway and England more than 1,000 years ago. He is a ruler with a very interesting story, and people have given many different versions of it over the years. His date of birth is thought to be around the year 995, and he died in 1035, aged about 40. As you can see, the picture shows him standing at the edge of the sea, surrounded by his servants and advisors. You will notice in the picture that he's wearing very rich and brightly coloured robes. This, of course, is because he was a king and therefore had high wealth and status. There have been many paintings of King Canute over the centuries. This picture dates from around 1850. It is a well-known representation of Canute, even though it was painted so long after his life. A legend about King Canute says that he once tried to command the waves. Here the sea is rising around his feet, and he is getting wet. The legend says he did this to show that, even though he was the king, he could not control the forces of nature. This is why some people remember him as a humble ruler. Unfortunately, there are not many records about the event, so it is difficult to know whether or not this story about King Canute is actually true. We don't know if he really did try to stop the tide. However, people still use the legend to talk about trying to stop the unstoppable. The tale is still popular, even now, because it is a good illustration of a fact. There are some things that we cannot change.
Okay, guys, you got all? Or
Yeah.
you just yelled some? Okay, so let's check together. Okay, so number one, who is going to answer me number one?
I'll answer.
Okay, Tabi, can you tell me, when did King Canute live?
King Canute was born in 995 and he died in 1035. So he lived within that time.
Okay, from 995 to 1035, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So any different idea? Any different idea? Okay, guys, if you can't catch like from 9995 to 1035, yeah, you can also answer in a different way, like, you know, more than 1,000 years ago. Okay, so it's also the correct one. Okay, then next one, number two. Who would like to answer number two?
It's just
Oh,
because he is a king. Sorry.
Okay, Omnya la. Okay, carry on, Omnya.
Oh yeah, he's wearing brightly colored clothes because he is a king.
Yeah, he is wearing brightly colored clothes because he.
Is a king.
Okay, he was a king. Okay, Tanya, any idea?
Same answer, but I have some additional thing.
Okay, what about Peter, Toton, and Jason? Any different idea? No? Same idea?
Yeah, same ideas.
Okay, so in different way, you guys can answer like, as king, he had high wealth and status, right? So that's why he need to wear those color, not brightly colored clothes. Okay, then next one, number three. Who would like to answer three? Do other paintings of Canute exist? Guys, what do you think? Hello?
Yes, because I hear it, there are a lot. There were a lot of other paintings.
So how do you know that? Do they mention in track?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, guys, yes, not exactly. Now there are many paintings of him. Okay, thank you. Number four. Who wanna answer number four?
Our
Okay, please.
So in the painting, he was standing by the sea and trying to command the sea to show his people that even a king cannot command the nature.
So he's trying to command the wave to show what? To show that?
To show that a king cannot control the nature.
Yeah, nature is more powerful than a king, right? Okay, thank you. Next one, number 5. Anyone?
It's difficult to know that this event really happened.
Yeah, it is difficult to know. So it means that we don't know,
Yeah.
right? Okay. And next one, number 6. My Jessie, would you like to?
အတန်လေးကရှင်းရှင်းမကြားလိုက်တာအဖေကမသိလိုက်ဘူး
Che?
အတန်လေးကတခြားမကြားရဒီဘက်ကဘာဖြေသွားနိုင်မလဲဆရာမသိလိုက်တော့
Oh, really? Okay, so any different one? Not Jason, different one. Can you guys tell me number 6? Why do people remember story like this?
Because it showed good illustration of the
Mhm.
fact that we can't stop the unstartable stops.
Sorry. Can you repeat again to me? Sorry, what?
Okay. People remember stories like this because it shows a good illustration of the fact that we can stop the unstartable stop.
We can change
Yes.
what? We can
stop the nature.
we can stop the nature, okay, maybe. And any different idea for number 6? Yeah, correct, not the meantime yet. Okay, any different idea?
I wrote because he tried to stop the unstoppable.
Okay, thank you. And next one. He teaches us some lesson, right? So guy, can you please tell me what is it? Okay, မိုင်းတို့နှစ်ယောက်ရဲ့ answer လေး drop လုပ်ပေးပါအောင်ဒီချက်ကိုချက်ထဲမှာအားလုံးမြင်အောင်လို့အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တဲ့ကလေးလည်းစဉ်းစားပြပါဦးသူဒီကနေပြီးချက်တို့ဘာပြောချင်တာလဲဘာကြောင့်လူတွေကဒီ story ကိုမှတ်မိနေရတော့ just come up with your idea နော် Hello idea တော့ရှိနေပြီပြပြပြောပဲလို့ပြောတယ်နော် idea တော့အတူတူပဲဒါပေမဲ့ different way နဲ့နည်းနည်းပြောကြည့်ပေါ့စူးစမ်းပြီးတော့ ਨੇ So why do people remember story like this? Because Omnya, Koi Pita, Jezin, အခုတော့တငယ်ချင်းပြောထားတဲ့ဟာတော့ရမယ်ထင်တယ်เนาะအဲ့ဒီပေါ်မှာ base လုပ်ပြီးတော့ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ idea ပြောပြပါเนาะ Hello hello can you hear me Yo am I lagging or you guys are lagging or thinking
No, we can hear you.
Oh okay why you keep silent just tell me whatever ကိုထင်တာကိုပြောဘယ်လိုပြောလို့ရလဲ Okay, so I'm gonna give you an answer now. So as Temye, according to Temye and Thon, Grace idea, we could say that it is a good example of a fact and teaches us that there is something that we cannot change, right? အဲ့တော့ तू ကဒီမှာတချို့ဟာတွေကဘလောက်ပဲဘယင်ဖြစ်နေပေါ့နော်သူ့အနေနဲ့ဘာမှ change လုပ်နိုင်ဆိုတာမရှိဘူးပေါ့အဲ့တော့ပြောချင်တာဘယင်ဖြစ်နေသည့်တိုင်အောင် change လုပ်လို့မရတဲ့အရာတွေအများကြီးရှိရပေါ့ဟုတ်လားအဲ့တော့ there are some things that we cannot change ပေါ့တချို့အရာရဲ့ချက်ကိုပြောင်းလဲလို့မရဘူးဟုတ်လား so you need to accept it ပေါ့ဟုတ်လားနော် okay got it Yeah. Okay. So, any questions for like King Canute? So, King Canute. Okay. Wait. So, I'm gonna share you some animated YouTube link to our group now. Wait. Okay. Wait. but unfortunately there is no subtitle. You need to pay attention to the speaker, no? If you want to listen to it. Okay. အဲ့မှာ timeline လေးလည်းကြည့်လို့ရတယ်เนาะ Google မှာလည်းဂလူဂလူလုပ်လိုက်ရင်သူ့အကြောင်းနည်းနည်းပိုသိရမှာပေါ့เนาะ so ကဲအဲ့တော့ဒီချက်ကိုနောက်တစ်ခုဆက်သွားရအောင် Okay guys, so now we need to talk about the exam skill. Okay, so focusing on the exam. So here in the green box you will see like part 3 reading writing is worth 20 marks. So please line up no အပေါ်မှာ chair အမှတ်တွေပြောထားပြီးသွားပြီ reading part 1ကဘလောက် part 2ကဘလောက် then part 3က20 marks เนาะအဲ့ဒါလေး note down လုပ်ပါနည်းနည်းအရေးကြီးလာပြီပေါ့เนาะ so you guys need to read the long text like report or the article. Okay အဲ့တော့ဒီမှာနည်းနည်း long text တွေကိုဖတ်ရပြီပေါ့เนาะအပေါ်မှာတော့နည်းနည်းရန်တုပ်လို့ရသေးတယ်အောက်မှာရန်တုပ်လို့မရအောင်เนาะရန်တုပ်ရင် grammar အနေထားရှိရယ်เนาะ okay and you need to complete 2 or 3 different texts like these can be multiple choice, short answer question, true, false or not given, or no completion, sentence completion, diagram completion or summary completion. Okay, so အဲ့တော့ text တွေကဒီလိုမျိုးလေး different ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်အဲ့တော့တချို့တို့အပေါ်မှာတော့ practice လုပ်ပြီးသား multiple choice easy ဖြစ်တယ် short answer question easy yeah you just need to pick the some phrases or word is kind of easy but the not easy one is like true false or not given sometimes students confuse about true false and not given true false ပဲပေးပြဿနာမရှိဘူးကလေးရရွေးလို့တက်တယ်true and false ဟုတ်တယ်မလားဒါပေမဲ့အဲ့မှာပြဿနာနည်းနည်းတက်တာ not given ပါသလိုလိုမပါသလိုလို false ရွေးရမလို့လို့ not given ရရမလို့တိုင်ပတ်တယ်เนาะအဲ့တော့ true and false ဆိုတော့ share နဲ့ obvious ဖြစ်တယ် but true false and not given ဆိုတော့အဲ့ not given နဲ့ false မှာရှုပ်ကုန်တော့เนาะရှင်တို့အရှိမရှင်တို့လုပ်ခဲ့ဘူးတဲ့ဟိုဟာတွေမှာအများကြီးရှင်တို့တွေ့ပါလိမ့်မယ်เนาะအဲ့တော့ note completion ကလည်းအဆင်ပြေသေးရဲ့ sentence completion diagram completion summary completion yeah I think you guys can handle it but I'm not too sure about true false not given no sometimes you might get confused okay so you need to distinguish between facts idea and opinion okay so to answer true false and not given question you better try to distinguish between facts ideas and opinion so actually I have taught about like facts and opinion เนาะ teacher facts နဲ့ opinion နဲ့ဘာကွာလဲဆိုတော့ရှေ့မှာပြောပြပြီးသွားပြီเนาะဒါပေမဲ့ဒီမှာတော့ teacher က idea ဆိုတဲ့ကောင်နည်းနည်းလာရှုပ်တယ်အဲ့တော့ရှင်တို့အနေနဲ့သုံးခုကိုလုံးဝ distinguish လုပ်ရမယ့်သဘောတရားရှိတယ်เนาะ and you also need to identify the writer viewpoint and attitude stated and implied ကဲစပြီเนาะအဲ့မှာဇလတ်မတန်အဲ့ imply လာပြီဆိုရင်နည်းနည်း thinking ပါလာပြီပြောချင်တာဒီကောင်က critical thinking ကို base လုပ်တယ်အဲ့ဒါကို critical reading လို့ခေါ်တာပေါ့เนาะအဲ့တော့ teacher တို့ကဒီနေရာမှာစာပိုက်ကိုနားလည်ရုံနဲ့မပြီးသေးဘူးဒီ writer ရဲ့ viewpoint ကိုသိဖို့လိုတယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ teacher ကခုန history နဲ့ writer viewpoint နဲ့သူဘာလို့ link လုပ်လာလဲဆိုတော့ teacher အရှိမပြောထားသလိုပေါ့နော်တမိုင်းမှာသင်တယ်တမိုင်းရွက်မှာမသိဘူးမဟုတ်နော်တမိုင်းမှာသင်တယ်အဲ့ဒါဘာလဲဆိုတော့ teacher နည်းနည်းလေးပြန် clarify လုပ်မယ်ဆိုရင် teacher က viewpoint နဲ့ attitude ကိုသိဖို့လိုတယ်ဘာကြောင့်လဲဆိုတော့ teacher ခုနပြောသလို bias case ရှိလို့ဟုတ်လားအဲ့တော့ teacher တို့ history အကြောင်းသင်တဲ့အခါကြာလို့ရှိရင်ကိုကဘယ်လိုမျိုးဒီ character portray လုပ်မလဲပေါ့ you know အဲ့ဒါက based on the author ရဲ့ attitude ပေါ်မှာမူတည်ရယ် author ရဲ့ viewpoint ပေါ်မှာမူတည်ရယ် teacher ပြောလို့ပေါ့ data ဂီရီကိုခြေဦးညိုဟလာအလင်္ကာဗာလေဒီပါလားနော်သူ့ရဲ့စာအုပ်ထဲမှာဆိုရင်data ဂီရီကိုအချစ်ကြီးတဲ့တယောက်အနေနဲ့ဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲချစ်တတ်တဲ့လူပေါ့နော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးနဲ့သူကဖော်ကျူထားရယ်ဆိုပေမဲ့teacher တို့ mostly သင်ရတာကတော့ရက်ဆက်ကြမ်းကြုတ်တဲ့ blue ကြီးပေါ့ you know just like that right နော်အဲ့တော့ဒါကဒီဘသူရဲ့ပုံမှာမူတည်လဲဆို writer ရဲ့ viewpoint ပုံမှာမူတည်တယ် teacher ပြောတယ်ယိုရီးယားဘက်ကရေးယိုရီးယားဘက်ကအမှားရေးတယ်သူတို့ king ကိုသူတို့ကတေချာရေးရယ်နော် even though they was defeated နော် they were defeated သူတို့ရှုံးနိမ့်ခဲ့ပေမဲ့လည်းပဲသူတို့ရေးတဲ့ဟာကောင်းတဲ့ဘက်ကရေးရယ်တချို့ဘက်ကကျတော့အနိုင်ရတဲ့ဘက်ကရေးရယ်ဘလောက်ရက်ဆက်ကြမ်းကြုတ်တယ်ဆိုတဲ့ဘာကို hide လုပ်ထားတယ် like that နော်အဲ့တော့တချို့က history နဲ့ဆိုပို့ပြီးအောင်မှ link လုပ်လို့ရတယ် okay so anyway အဲ့တော့တချို့စပြီးတော့ exam skill ကိုသွားရအောင် so verifying information true false or not given okay guys one of the possible text and reading tests is to read the test and decide whether statement about the test are true or false okay so for that point you guys can easily clarify this is true or false, but the other option is not given. See? So choose this option. One, you cannot determine whether the statement is true or false. So guys, please line up. Not one, whether you can decide the statement is true or false. Now, by reading the text, in that case, you have to use the option like not given. Now, sabai phap you're not sabai ထဲမှာမပါထားဘူး clear မဖြစ်ဘူးပေါ့ true false clear မဖြစ်တဲ့အခြေအနေမျိုးမှာဆိုရင်เนาะ teacher တို့က not given ကိုရွေးချယ်ဖို့လိုအပ်တယ် No, because the information doesn't appear in the test. They don't include that information in the test. So in that case, you have to use like not given. Okay, so guys, now before we do research, I just want to clarify this one. No, to show the activityအဲ့ဒါလေးမတိုင်ခင်မှာ I'm gonna teach this one first. No, ဒါလေးရင်ပြောလိုက်မယ် Okay, so please pay attention to activity 3. Okay, so guys, could you please match the sentences to the category listed in the word box? Discuss in pair. Okay, you don't need to discuss in pair. Just think of yourself. Okay. So can you please match the word and the sentence? Now, facts, idea, opinion. Which one will be fact? Which one will be idea and opinion? Let's do it. Then tell me why. Finish? Yeah, think of the reason, no? Before you give me the answer, please think of the reason why you choose this one like that. Okay, ready? Shall we? Shall we? Okay, so facts, idea, opinion. So let's talk about facts one first. So which one will be facts?
The first dinosaur laid eggs.
Dinosaur laid eggs. So it will be facts. Why? Okay, Sabi.
Because there are evidence and research that
Okay.
dinosaur laid eggs.
Yeah, correct. Now, according to the research and according to the history, right? Historical research, yeah, the dinosaur laid eggs. Okay, so what about dinosaur are cute? What do you think? Is it idea or opinion?
Opinions.
Yeah, why?
Because some people think they are scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Okay,
my
that's your
opinion.
own opinion, right? Let's talk about the
Yeah.
opinion. They suggest preference and like feeling. So yeah, this is opinion. So what about the last one? Let's go to the Natural History Museum.
Ideas.
Idea.
Why do you think that is idea?
Is a suggestion.
It's a
That's
suggestion.
what? Suggest the intention, right? Okay. Guys, according to this statement, so how can we define facts, idea, opinion? How can we say that facts, idea, opinion? Okay, ချေဒီစာကြောင်းလေးကိုခွဲကြည့်လိုက်ပြီဟုတ်လားအဲ့တော့ခွဲကြည့်လိုက်ပြီဆိုတော့သဘောကတော့သိထားပြီးသားနားလည်နေတယ်လို့တော့ရှိရဒါပေမဲ့နည်းနည်းလေး chero definition လေးနဲ့ပို့ပြီးသေချာအောင်လုပ်ကြည့်ရအောင်เนาะအဲ့တော့ idea ကဘယ်လိုဖြစ်မလဲ facts ကဘယ်လိုဖြစ်မလဲ opinion ကဘယ်လိုဖြစ်နိုင်မလဲပေါ့နည်းနည်းသူတရားအောင်နဲ့နည်းနည်း different ဖြစ်သွားတယ် a little different ဖြစ်တာက ideas နဲ့ opinion ပေါ့ facts ကတော့ obvious ဖြစ်တယ် teacher လည်းရှင်းပြီးသွားတယ်နော် facts mean like something that is true or that can be proven with the evidence right everyone must agree it because that's real so you just show the evidence right you already prove it that is real right so that's fact okay what about ideas and opinion
Idea is a thought or suggestion, whereas the opinion is how we feel and how we believe about something.
Okay any different idea or do you guys agree with Koi Pita do you agree that
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
yeah correct now so idea mean like a thought or plan or suggestion so please note it down no idea mean a thought a plan or suggestion ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ suggestion ကိုယ့်ရဲ့ plan ကိုယ့်ရဲ့အတွေးတစ်ခုဟုတ်တယ် now to create or solve something တစ်ခုခု create လုပ်ဖို့သို့မဟုတ်တစ်ခုခု solve လုပ်ဖို့အတွက်เนาะ share ရဲ့ idea ရတာမျိုးပေါ့เนาะကိုယ့်ရဲ့ plan လုပ်တာမျိုး suggestion လုပ်တာမျိုးเนาะ so you have to note down like a thought plan suggestion to create or to solve something okay so opinion let's talk about opinion so opinion is your own feelings or belief opinion is your own feelings or belief so that's your own feelings or belief so mean that some people may disagree you because they might have a different opinions and feeling right yeah okay got it
Yes, teacher.
okay so can you guys think of some example so here they give you one example like there are 100 centimeter in meter we are going to build a bridge and I like my neighbor so they already show you the example and I'm going to give you some example as well teacher example let me think first okay let me check the weather today wait okay guys here the weather is really fine you know it's it is like sunny today so okay I love the weather and I'm thinking to have a picnic okay so there are three statements no so the temperature is around like 30 degree so it's mean like the weather is you know sunny today so that is a fact right we can't change it okay I can show you the temperature no weather application မှာပေါ်တဲ့ temperature ကို share proof အနေနဲ့ပြလို့ရတယ် so that's a fact okay and another one is I love the warm weather so this is my opinion my feeling right okay the last one is let's have a picnic or maybe I'm going to plan to have a picnic so this is my idea got it yeah so you just need to come with your example okay so teacher တို့တယောက်ကိုတစ်ခုရှာပေးဘယ်နှခုဖြစ်သွားနိုင်လဲ1 2 3 4 5 okay that's it okay လုပ်ကြည့်အောင်နော်ကိုဒီနေ့လုံးမဲ့အကြောင်းအရာလေးဖြစ်ဖြစ်ပေါ့နော်ဒီနေ့တစ်ခုခုဖြစ်မဲ့အကြောင်းအရာလေးနဲ့ဖြစ်ဖြစ်စဉ်းစားကြည့်ပေါ့နော်ကျမတို့ weather ကောင်းတယ်သွားကျင်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့သွားလို့မရသေး What about in Myanmar is it raining today
No.
sunny
Cloudy.
oh cloudy okay If you are ready, let me know. One, two, three. Okay. Jason, what about you, Mai? Tanya already
finished
done. Peter already. How about Grace? Okay. Jason, ready to be?
Finished.
Okay. So who would like to tell me your example? Okay, technically, listen carefully. Then you guys need to decide is it true or not. No? သူလောက်ထားတဲ့ step by step ကမှန်သလားပေါ့ you know feedback ပြန်ပေးဖို့လိုတယ်နော် Okay, so who would like to start first? ဘယ်သူရစပြောကြည့်ကြလဲကိုယ့်ရဲ့ example. You need to identify facts, ideas, and opinion yourself, no? So we are going to listen carefully. Then we will how do we say that? We are going to give you the feedback, no? According to your example. Okay, example ကိုမှန်မှန် channel feedback ပြန်ပေးပါမယ် Okay, let's do it. ဘယ်သူရစကြလဲ
Okay, I will go.
Okay, please.
My math exam is tomorrow, and I think it's gonna be easy, and I should prepare for the exam tonight.
Okay, cool. So which one will be facts, opinion, and idea, Mai?
So my math exam is tomorrow is the fact,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's gonna be easy is opinion,
Okay.
and I should prepare for the exam tonight is idea.
Okay, so guys, what do you think? Is it correct? I think I should prepare exam tonight is also an opinion, right? What do you think, guys? I'm going to prepare is your plan, right? I'm going to prepare. I will prepare. It's like your future plan. It's your plan, right? So yeah, I think you should change like the word like should to like going to or will. Now instead of using should, because should is just kind of like opinion. Instead of like using should, you can use like shall let Shall we practice tonight? ဒီညအားတို့တွေ practice လုပ်ကြရအောင်ပေါ့เนาะ or ဒါမှမဟုတ် we are going to practice tonight. I'm going to practice tonight. အဲ့ဒါကပိုပြီးမှဘယ်လိုပြောမလဲ idea ပိုဖြစ်မယ်တမီးเนาะ should ကကြတော့တရားကိုမေးသလိုပဲเนาะ I'm တရားကိုမေးရတာမဟုတ်ပေါ့ I should ဆိုတော့လုပ်သင့်တယ်လို့ကိုထင်တာပေါ့ဟုတ်တယ်မလားဒီညမှာ prepare လုပ်မှာလားဆိုတာမျိုးရအောင်ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ် sure okay anyway so စကားလုံးနည်းနည်းပြောင်းလိုက်တော့ပို့ပြီးတော့တိတာတာပေါ့เนาะ but it's okay. Okay, thank you. Next one, who can give example? Anyone? ထမ်းမြတ်မဟုတ်တော့တဲ့နောက်တစ်ယောက်မင်းမဟုတ်တော့တဲ့နောက်တစ်ယောက်လဲကဲသူပေးခြင်းလဲ just yan don't know. You don't need to worry about the right or wrong.
I'll go.
Okay, please.
The sushi I ate yesterday was delicious. I'm going to go watch Squid Game season 3 today, and I have a biology exam next week.
Okay, so which one will be the facts to me?
I have a biology exam next week.
Oh, okay, then.
My
What?
opinion is the sushi one.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sushi was delicious. That is an opinion.
Okay, and the last one is fact. Sorry, the last
Right.
one is idea, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think, guys? Okay, teacher ပြောတာကိုရှင်းလို့ပြောကြည့်မှတ်လားနော် Next week မှာ exam ရှိရယ်sushi ကစားလို့ကောင်းတယ် and နောက်တစ်ခုကပါ squid game ကိုဒီညကြည့်မယ်တော့က related တော့မဖြစ်ဘူး but yeah ဟို opinion တွေပါတော့မှန်တယ်နော်တော့က related တော့မဖြစ်ဘူး exam ရှိတာရယ် squid game ကြည့်ပါရယ် sushi ကောင်းတာရယ်ဘလို့မှမသက်ဆိုင်နေဘလို့မှမသက်ဆိုင်နေကြသူလောက်ချင်တာသူပြောသွားသလိုပဲနော်အမကြီး okay thank you no Grace yeah is correct နော်တပီနော် okay thank you and next one သက်ဆိုင်ကြတော့လည်းမလိုပါဘူးเนาะကျွန်တော်ဒီမှာ exam ပေးထားတဲ့ဟာလည်းအဲ့လောက်ကြီးသက်ဆိုင်နေရမှာမဟုတ်တာเนาะ okay အေးနောက်တစ်ယောက်ပြောပြပါအောင်အော်မြတ်လား okay go မာကြီး
Roots absorb water from the soil. I'm going
can you
to
repeat again slowly
the roots they absorb water from the soil.
okay
Also, I'm going to have math B exam today. I love eating noodles.
I'm going to
have math B exam today.
For real?
wait I'm going to have math what
Math B exam.
A math B exam today okay
And I love eating noodles.
Okay so guys is it correct
Yes.
are you sure okay so the root absorb the water from the ground right I
From the
think
soil.
that's a facts that you can change right ဟုတ်လားအဲ့ဒါက facts ဟုတ်တယ်အနောက်ခုနကဗာလဲဘာဖြစ်တယ် exam ဖြေရမယ်ဒီနေ့ဆိုတော့လဲအဲ့ဒါလဲ is also facts right you can't change it
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yeah right exam ဖြေရမယ်ရှင်းလို့လို့ပေါ့နောက်ပတ် exam ဖြေရမယ်ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါ is a facts like that you can't change it right မာကြီး yeah so there are two facts and another one is what တမိပါလဲဘာဖြစ်ချင်လဲ
I love eating noodles.
I love eating noodles yeah is your opinion right so I think you still need an idea for example I love eating noodle and I'm going to buy a noodle today so that can be your idea right
Yes, I get it.
yeah okay exam ဒီနေ့ဖြေရမယ့် exam က for sure ဖြစ်နေပြီလေအဲ့ဒါဆိုကျွန်တော်အဲ့ဒါ facts လို့ပြောလို့ရတယ်ဘာလို့လဲဆို proof ကဘာလဲဆို timetable ထွက်ထားတယ်ဒီမှာလေးကြည့်ပါလား timetable ဆိုဒီမှာ proven လုပ်လို့ရတယ်ဆိုရင်ဒါက facts ဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့ဟုတ်ဘူးလား what do you think hello ဘယ်လိုထင်လဲဒီချက်ပြောတာလွဲနေလားယူတို့ရဲ့ idea လည်းပြောပေးလို့ရတယ်နော်
You're right, Jay.
ကျန်တဲ့မာကြီးတွေရောဘယ်လိုထင်လဲကိုထင်တာကိုပြောလို့ရတယ်တစ်ချက်နဲ့ argue လုပ်လို့ရတယ်နော် no worry what do you think can we say that it is a plan နောက်ဘက်မှာ exam ဖြေမယ်တို့ဒါမှမဟုတ်လို့ရှိရင်ခုနကပြောတဲ့exam ရှိရတို့ကအဲ့ဒါကopinion ဖြစ်နိုင်လား sorry idea ဖြစ်နိုင်လားမဖြစ်နိုင်ဘူးเนาะဘာလို့ဆိုတော့ it's already fixed the date right ဟုတ်တယ်မလားtimetable ထွက်ထားပြီးသား plan ဆိုရင်တော့ we cannot change it right အဲ့တော့ဒါကfacts ဖြစ်သွားမှာပေါ့ okay အဲ့တော့အမကြီးစီမှာကကြတော့အမကြီးခုနပြောလိုက်တဲ့ roots ကဒီရေဆုပ်တယ်ဆိုတဲ့ကိစ္စเนาะအဲ့ဒါက facts ဟုတ်တယ်ဒါ scientific facts လုံးဝကို change လုပ်လို့မရတဲ့ဟာဟုတ်တယ်ခုနကပြောတဲ့အမကြီး exam ရှိရဆိုတဲ့ဟာဒီနေ့ exam ရှိရဆိုတော့ for sure ဖြစ်နေပြီအမကြီးဖြေရတော့မှာเนาะအဲ့တော့ဒါ facts ဖြစ်မှာပေါ့ okay thank you next one ကဲဘယ်သူထပ်ပြောဦးမလဲ anyone ကျေစင်လား
me
okay Peter လား Peter is back okay ကိုကြီးပြောပါ
dogs need food water and exercise to stay healthy.
Wait, what dogs what
Dogs need water, food, and exercise to stay healthy.
okay Not only dog, not human as well. all
And
of the creatures. Okay, then
and we should pet more dogs. And dogs are more friendly and fun to play with.
correct. Yeah. So dog need food and blah 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 is a fact, right? And another one is what you are going to have a more pets, right? So it is your idea. Now in the future or maybe now you are going to have more pets, no? And another one is what?
Dogs are friendly.
Dogs are friendly, so this is opinion, your opinion. But for me, it's scary. Okay, anyway, so you got it now. So Jesse, are you there, Jesse?
Let's check.
Yeah. So please, Mai.
Okay. Human needs oxygen to live.
Hmm.
Winter is the best season.
Mm-hmm.
Let's bake a cake.
Sorry, what?
Let's bake a cake.
Let's bake a cake. Oh, okay. Let's bake a cake. Yeah, that's your idea. Winter is the best. Is your opinion. And what is the fact? Wait.
Human needs oxygen to live.
Of course, yeah, human needs oxygen to live. Yeah, so that's a fact. Okay, I hope that you guys understand facts, ideas, and opinion. Guys, got it? Okay, ရပြီလားမသိနော် opinions and idea အခုကတော့ဒါတူတူand တုတ်တုတ်ပြောရဆိုတော့လွယ်နေမှာပေါ့နော်အဲ့မှာ question နဲ့အောက်မှာလာပြီဆိုရင်အောက်မှာအဲ့မှာရှေ့ကြီးဖတ်ပြီဆိုရင်တော့ရှင်တို့နည်းနည်းလေးတိုင်ပတ်နိုင်တယ် Okay, so let's back to our activity 2. Okay, so activity 2, I think you can take it as homework, but for now only 8 minutes left, so you can do number 1. No, so you guys need to do some research and fill in the gaps with facts, no, about the one of the following dinosaurs. So anyone, if you think you have a like, if you know more about the dinosaur, raise your hand. If you think you know about the dinosaur, raise your hand. For me, I'm not too sure about it. No, အခုခေတ်ကလေးအရန်စိတ်ဝင်စားပြီးသိကြတော့ကျမရဲ့ဟို Japanese ကလေးဆိုရင်စောက်လိုက်ကြီးချလာပြီးတော့လေဒီမှာဒါဆိုလုပ်တယ်ဟုတ်လားရှင်တို့ရော What about you guys သိလားရှင်တို့ကအဲ့ဟာတွေနဲ့ကြီးပြင်းလာတဲ့ကလေးကျမတို့တော့အဲ့ဒါတွေမပါဘူးရှင်သိလား dinosaur အကြောင်းကောင်းကောင်းဖတ်ခဲ့ရလား
No.
When I was a kid, but like not anymore.
Sorry, what?
When I was a kid, but not anymore. I don't remember anymore.
Oh yeah, so when you were a kid, you know about the dinosaur, but not now, right? You
Yes.
forget everything.
Yes.
Okay, so what about the others? Janet Clirio? Not really. ဒါပေမဲ့အခုဒီမှာပြထားတဲ့ dinosaur နှစ်ကောင်ကတော့အမျိုးအစားနှစ်ခုကယူရိုနဲ့ familiar ဖြစ်မယ်ထင်တယ်။ Yeah, right. T-Rex and what? Brontosaurus. So အဲ့ထဲမှာဘယ်သူကအသားစားလဲနော်
Number
T-Rex.
A နော် and how about B?
B ကအရွက်စား
အရွက်စားတာအဲ့လောက်သိမဆိုးနော် Okay, so guys, please do some research and fill in the blank. Okay, then you also as a homework, guys. As a homework, now please pay attention now. As a homework, you also need to write few new statements about your chosen dinosaur. Change the facts so that some of them are false. So you don't need to change the facts. Now, facts ကိုမ change နဲ့တော့ကျမတို့အဲ့ activity ကို skip မှာဆိုတော့ဒီချက်ကိုဘာပဲလုပ်ပေးရအောင်လဲ So you just need to find 5 new statements about your chosen dinosaur. If you want to talk about A, just add some more points about A. If you choose like B, you have to add some more points about B. So that must be factual. Okay, so do some research and put some more points. Okay, for line number 3, I'm gonna skip this one. No, အဲ့တော့ teacher တို့အောက်ကဟာ sum လုပ်တော့အဲ့တော့ check number 2ရဲ့ 5 statement လေးထည့်ပေးရပြီ Okay, allပြီးတော့ number 5 လေးလုပ်မယ် number 5 ကကြတော့ you need to use your research to write a paragraph about your chosen dinosaur. Now include the 2 opinions about it. Now အဲ့တော့ teacher တို့ခုနအပေါ်မှာလုပ်ထားတဲ့1 2ကိုပေါင်းပြီးတော့မှယူတို့ကထပ်ပြီးတော့ your point of view ကို2 point ထည့်ပြီးတော့ညီကုန်းချုပ်ပေးလိုက်ဟိုပါပေါ့ paragraph တစ်ခုလုပ်ပေးလိုက်ရပြီ that's it. I think that's easy, right? You just added 2 more opinions about it. No, အဲ့ဒါက your opinions. No, it's not about the facts. Got it what I mean? Okay, so let's do it now. Okay. Yala, the chapter instruction nale like la. Nale like lam di no. Ero balo male ke nale so net pian pyo balo amaro. Fill in the blank. Then
Write five
Write
new
5 new
statements.
statements.
yeah, 5 statement. Then
Write a paragraph.
write a
And-
paragraph by using your research and add 2 more opinions about it. No, that's it. Okay. Then next week we are going to practice the reading part 3, no? Teke actual sama ma twi yame pongsa practice လုပ်ပါမယ် Okay, အဲ့ဒါပြီးတော့ reading တွေပြီးပါပြီရှင်ကျမတို့စတော့မယ်နော်ရှင်တို့ practice လုပ်ရတော့မယ်ပြီးရင် writing ကိုသွားပါမယ်ရှင်တို့ second language ကဒီချက်တည်တဲ့လောက်ဆိုရင်တော့ရှင်တို့ဟိုဟာ year 8 9ထက်တောင်လွယ်နေသေးရဟုတ်တယ်မလား grade တို့ဘာလို့ဒါပေမဲ့နည်းနည်းလေးတော့ a little လေးတော့ challenging ဖြစ်တယ်ဘာလို့ဆိုတော့နည်းနည်း confuse ဖြစ်နိုင်တဲ့ point တွေပါလို့နော်အဲ့တော့ရှင်တို့အရင်ဖတ်ထားသမျှ reading comprehension ပုံစံ basic reading comprehension ပုံစံမဟုတ်တာ critical နည်းနည်းလေးပါတယ်ဟုတ်လားအဲ့တော့နည်းနည်းလေးတော့ challenging ဖြစ်မယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ test တွေကတော့အလောက်မခက်ဘူးနော်6 point လောက်လည်းမခက်ဘူးဟုတ်လား6 point တော့ကြော်ဖြတ်ပြီးသားပဲနော်ယူတို့ဒီလောက်ကတော့ပပပါနော် okay အော်ကျွန်တော်ပြောချင်တာတော့အမှတ်ဆွဲပေးလို့ပြောချင်တာဒါပဲ that's it နော်ဒီကျအမှတ်များယူပေး Okay, guys, I think you can continue at home. Is it okay? When you're done, please send it to me, no? No? Okay, so when are you going to send me? Deadline?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. Okay, promise now? Okay, so thank you guys. See you next week, no? So ta-da, bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. See ya.
Thank you.
Yeah, see you.